Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mike at Winter Circle Bully Farm LLC, based out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Thanks for tuning in. This is our brand new YouTube channel for Winter Circle. Appreciate you checking us out. It's a brand new platform for us. I got IG, I got Facebook, and I got Snapchat, but the YouTube thing is brand new to us. So thanks for tuning in. Bear with us. We're going to look into getting some better equipment as we get further into this, better sound, better cameras, whatnot. But appreciate you enjoying us while we kick it off. So my start with the American Bully breed started in late '05, '06, right in that area. I don't have an exact date, but that's right around when I got my first dog. As far as an American Bully, I didn't know at the time what I had gotten. I just knew it was a purebred dog. It was given to me as a gift from my brother-in-law. He acquired her from his brother, who was breeding at the time. What it was is he had to make a career change. He was going to be moving, and he wouldn't be able to take the dog with him. So he asked my wife Dory if we wanted to have her, and he ended up bringing her over, and she fell right in. She did great with the family. She fit in. I had another dog at the time. They got along fine. It was an awesome thing, and something very special. Like I said, all I wanted was a dog. I didn't care about breeding or showing. I had no interest in any of that. But she's a quality bred bitch, beautiful dog, and it drew my interest to get another one, obviously, because sometimes that's just the way it goes. I got a hold of my brother-in-law, and he mentioned that he did do another breeding. Same parents, so they had the same sire and dam, but we ended up getting a male off of that one too, and we named him Fonzie. So we got the female I got from my brother-in-law. Her name is Skyla. We got a new male pup, little blue male, named him Fonzie, and we're just enjoying ownership of the dogs. Little bit of research, how to raise a dog right, stuff like that. Dog walks, a lot of interaction, good physical interaction, exercise, involvement with my family, with the kids. All my kids have been raised around these dogs, and it's a beautiful thing. They're a companion breed, and it's definitely proven with the dogs we've got. So as I'm kind of getting to know these dogs, I get to visiting with another friend of mine here in town. He's raising some dogs, and we're talking about his dogs, talk about my dogs, and I said, well, I tell him my buddy Anthony, I said, I really don't know a lot about him. I said, know that my brother-in-law has mentioned the names Gotti Line and Razor's Edge. Like I said, it was all new to me. I didn't really know too much about that stuff. I just was trying to raise a good quality dog. So my buddy Anthony's like, hey, dude, order in the pedigree chart. Check it out. You can kind of see the lineage and see what you got, and check out some of these dogs, especially with the internet. So I went ahead and did that. And then I remember because I got the pedigree chart in, and at that time, I was employed at a warehouse where I was a warehouse manager. And on the weekends, it was so boring. There was never nothing to do. So I was working on my Saturday when I was scheduled to be out there. And I ended up taking the pedigree chart with me, and I decided I'm going to go ahead and start looking at some of these dogs. So I'd find the name Notorious Juan Gotti on the pedigree chart, and I'm like, okay, so start here because this is obviously what he was talking about. So I Google search it and I find him. I'm like, wow, this dog's badass. So I was blown away by it, and I keep looking over the pedigree, and I find a Crush a Lot from Razor's Edge. So I do some searching on that, find some stuff, and I'm like, wow, this is some badass stuff. As I'm doing more research and just kind of killing time there, I come across Atomic Dog Magazine. Well, fortunately for me, I'm looking and I come across someone with the article on Richard Rajas and Notorious Juan Gotti. So I read the article, learn the history and stuff like that, and about that dog, particular dog. And then I keep doing some more research on more Atomic Dog magazines. And like I said, I read the article on Dave Wilson and Razor's Edge. So I'm kind of getting some insight to what I have. I was definitely interested, and I got to visit with my buddy Anthony again about it, told him what I'd seen, and we started chopping it up, talking about dogs. But like I said, I really didn't care about breeding dogs, especially because, like I said, I had Skyla and Fonzie, not litter mates, but still they have the same sire and dam, so not even a thought in my mind. Um, However, I did learn something. I ended up getting away from that job, I ended up getting a job working shift work at a refinery. And here's the lesson I learned. Skyline come into heat, and we didn't really have too much trouble keeping Fonzie away. But for this particular reason, we didn't keep him away. I come in off of night shifts, and I remember getting into the driveway and going to the kennels because the dogs were kind of barking. Well, there they are. They're sitting in the same kennel together, and he'd gotten out of his, like, tore the fence up to get out and got into her kennel. And so I assumed what happened has happened. Um, Kind of did a little bit of research, tried to get ready roughly, like what do we, how long, time frame, whatnot. And yeah, she ended up having a small litter, 3 puppies total, a black male, a blue male, and a fawn. Uh, we ended up pet homing, selling the black male and the blue male, and I kept the fawn. He just drew my attention. It reminded me a lot of Skyla and Fonzie's sire. The dog's name was Cash, beautiful fawn male. So we're kind of like, maybe this is something there too. Uh, so we raised the dog. We ended up naming him Oso. So from just wanting to be a good owner and wanting to just be a responsible owner, now I have an accidental unplanned breeding, and things are about to change, and they change it for a good thing. They're changed for the best things. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good thing because it was the beginning of Winter Circle Bully Farm. So thanks for tuning in for video 1. Video 2 is going to drop, and I'm going to talk to you about the start of Winter Circle Bully Farm. Thank you, everybody.